Okay, the video you just seen, I made it after watching The Flash in the cinema. And now, after a few days, I have other thoughts, especially the director gonna do the new Batman movie, The Brave and the Bold. And so, after so many days of fighting on the internet, leaving millions of comments, and oh my god, it was so satisfying. I felt like a teenager fighting about all those things about the Flash movie. Well, the very first thing that comes to my mind is kryptonite. So you have Superman in a movie and you don't have kryptonite, which is very strange. So I told this to the others on the internet, that how come that Bruce Wayne, who has in the safe kryptonite, why he did not use it. And someone said, which was a very good idea, that because this Michael Keaton's Batman did not know Superman because the infant was not born. But I said, okay, but he's one of the richest men on this planet. Doesn't matter what is. Well, I cannot say that. Maybe there are some timelines where he is not, but here he is still a very rich person. And from our timeline, the Flash knows about the kryptonite, knows about Superman, knows about everything. So he could go round, round the planet and collect all the kryptonite. And there are different types of kryptonite. He could really collect that and use that against that army. That is one. Second thing, in the movie, Michael Keaton's Batman and the Flash, both of them, they find Supergirl in a very weak state when they go to Russia. And why they don't understand and take the technology with them to fight against the Kryptonian army? Like, the technology is there. Supergirl was in a very weak state. Yes, this is what we want to do with Zod. If it worked with Supergirl, it will work with Zod as well. And the other thing, of course, there are Smallville, there are new Superman and Lois series, and billions of issues of Action Comics and Superman and Man of Steel and everything. It's like you have endless possibilities how to give hard time to a person who is from Krypton, and here you don't see none of that. If I'm the director of The Flash, or I am the Flash, then I would unite all the enemies of Superman who succeeded just a little bit, and say that, listen, we're gonna unite for 24 hours until we clear out the Kryptonian army from this planet, from this timeline, from this, well, not multiverse, but from the timeline, and that's it. After that, everybody goes back what they did before. But for one day, let's unite against the Kryptonian army. Let's do it. And here you see none of that. The Flash did not contact a single enemy of Superman. It's, I don't know. The movie is so brainless. And the other thing, the last thing before I let you go, is the very first scene, the baby scene, the scene with the babies. No. You can read the stories on the internet, how they kept on reshooting the last scene. They first put Henry Cavill Superman, and then they put Wonder Woman, and they put Michael Keaton's Batman, and then they change it again, and we ended up with George Clooney's Batman. So you are able to change the last scene so many times. Why don't just, and the movie is so long anyway, why don't you cut out the beginning completely, that the hospital is being destroyed and all these babies, like, you don't need that. You still have a very good movie, a long movie, a good movie. Just delete that scene. I don't understand. So many bosses. The studio went through so many bosses and not a single one of them flagged that scene with the babies. How many action movies are there? A lot. And not a single one has babies in it. It's just weird. Don't do it. I don't know, I didn't like that scene. I would cut out straight away if I'm a studio boss. I paid for the ticket 14 pounds, 14.99 or something, so basically 15 pounds, because I watched it in London, UK, and I think it's worth it because of Michael Keaton when he is in the original Batcave and he says, "Yeah, I'm Batman." That is so perfect. That worth even 100 pounds. I would even pay for it 100 pounds to see that scene. Yeah, I'm Batman.